Well, I think this is a bit thick, Jeeves.
Indeed it is, sir. I've bought a dozen of your evening shirts, sir.
A dozen? I'm not going to be in this blasted hotel that long, surely, Jeeves.
I could not say, sir. But Miss Rockmateller, Mr. Rockmateller and His Grace seem to be settling nicely into your apartment. I've put Mr. Rockmateller in the small spare room, sir.
How are the Duke and Rocky's aunt getting on?
Fortunately, sir, they have not yet met.
No, you can't keep them apart forever, Jeeves.
Mr. Bickersteth and Mr. Rockmateller are both aware of the situation, sir, and are endeavouring to keep the two parties at a distance. Besides, sir, they both keep very different hours.
Oh, Rockmateller, it's all just as you painted it to me in your wonderful letters. Isn't it exciting?
It's awful, Bertie, not having an allowance anymore. I mean, if only this thing could have happened a couple of weeks later. My next month's allowance is due to roll in today, and I could have worked a business visa I read about in a magazine advertisement.
What's that?
Well, it seems that you can make an absolute bally fortune if you can only get a few dollars together. I mean, what you do is, you see, you just start a chicken farm. I mean, it's obvious, really, when you think about it. You know, you buy a hen, and then it lays an egg every day of the week, and then you sell the eggs for, say, sort of a dozen for 25 cents. And I mean, everything is just pure profit after that. Running a chicken costs absolutely nothing, practically. But of course, I can't do it because I've got the cash.
Oh, well, now, Becky, you only got to say the word.
No, I really couldn't sponge off you, Bertie. I just couldn't.
Well, it's not exactly...
Honestly, old chap, I can't.
Well, in that case, there's only one thing for it.
What's that?
Jeeves.
I do not wish to appear to be taking a liberty, sir, but I think we have overlooked His Grace's potentialities as a source of revenue. I do not allude to the possibility, sir, of inducing His Grace to part with any money. I'm taking the liberty of regarding His Grace in the light of an, at present, if I may say so, useless property which is capable of being developed.
You could make it a bit clearer for us, could you, Jeeves?
In a nutshell, sir, what I mean is this. His Grace is, in a sense, a prominent personage. Now, the inhabitants of this country, as you are no doubt aware, are peculiarly addicted to shaking hands with prominent personages. It occurred to me that either yourself or Mr. Bickersteth might know of persons who would be willing to pay a small fee, say $3 or $4, for the privilege of an introduction to His Grace, handshake included in price of ticket.
Nobody is going to be mug enough to part with solid cash just to shake hands with my father.
I had an aunt, sir, who paid 5 shillings to a young man for bringing a moving picture actor to her house for tea on Sunday. It gave her social standing among the neighbours. Now, an alternative strategy might be to institute a search for a large group. A convention, for instance, might be in town.
A convention, eh? Well, what do you think, then, Bertie?
Well, I'm for it, absolutely. Where is your father? Is he in?
No, he went out for a walk in the park.
Right, now what we've got to do, Becky, is...
Jeeves! What are you doing here?
Me? Oh, well...
Have you got nothing better to do than hang around Rockmateller's apartment all day? Jeeves!
Rocky, wake up. Come on, Rocky, wake up, wake up.
I'm not awake.
Vicky's father's gone for a walk in the park, but he'll be back in a minute.
I'll have my breakfast now, Jeeves.
Very good, Miss Rockmateller.
Aunt Isabel, get your hat on.
I beg your pardon?
We gotta get out of here.
Get out! I haven't had my breakfast yet.
Oh, you haven't been eating breakfast at home, Miss Rockmateller?
Where else would I eat my breakfast?
Oh, nobody eats breakfast at home nowadays. There's a little diner over on West 98th Street they all go to every morning. Noel Cower, Mary Pickford, Georgie Gershwin, all there, all digging into the old ham and E.
At a diner on West 98th Street?
I'm surprised you kept your aunt away from Aunt's diner, Rocky. Still, no time like a present.
No, I haven't got my hat.
Hat? To be a laughing stock. Nobody wears a hat at Art. Now, come on, Rocky. Jimmy Durant here said he'd be there this morning. Do you want to whistle Jimmy now, do you?
Oh, no, right.
Come along, Rockmateller. This sounds exciting. I'm most disappointed that we haven't been to this place.
Well, I've been saving it up as a treat.
Come on in.
Who was that man, Rockmateller?
What man?
The man that just went into your apartment.
Oh, him. Oh, he's come to fix the central heating.
But that Englishman called him Dad.
Did he? Oh, that's, of course he did, because that's his name, Mr. Dad. Aloysius Dad. Great plumber.
Who's that woman who just left? Oh, she'd come to measure up for new curtains. New curtains? Is there no end to your profligacy, boy? Come in.
A bit more of this, and I shall sneak quietly off to the river and end it all.
Oh, come, Rocky. Can't be as bad as all that.
It's simply infernal. You mean to say you do this sort of thing every night, Bertie, and enjoy it? Apart from anything else, I almost get brain fever inventing lies to tell Aunt Isabel, and then I gotta swim around in these bloody evening clothes of yours.
Mine? You'll ruin them.
Well, it's your fault. You got me into this.
It's my... How is it my fault?
Oh, Jeeves, then. It's all the same. I tell you, Bertie, I can't stand it. It's got to stop.
Well, can't Jeeves think of anything?
He just hangs around saying, most disturbing, sir. A fat lot of good that does.
Well, at least you're saving us a whole lot of money.
What do you mean, saving money? She stopped the allowance. She wrote to the lawyer saying that now she's in New York, there's no necessity for it, as we shall always be together. Come back. Come back to the apartment with me, won't you, Bertie? Please. See if you and Jeeves can't think up something. Please.
Thank you very much. And next thing, please, you go in. Thank you very much. Wonderful. Will you all just join the queue up here? Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. That's marvelous. It's wonderful. Thank you so much.
Vicky, what on earth is going on?
Bertie, Jeeves has come up with trumps again. Apparently, he found a convention from out of town at the theatre the other night. And listen, they are prepared to pay $3 each to shake hands with my father.
What does your father think of it?
Oh, no, that's all right. He just thinks that they're all friends of mine. Now, listen, I'd better get back in there, okay?
I don't understand my nephew Jeeves. The boy has no stamina. Are you sure this is the Hippodrome?
Quite sure, Miss Rockpatella. Your seat is through there, on the left.
Yes, sir. It's a real pleasure to shake the hand of a real live English Duke. Boost for
We really got things moving in Birdsburg, Duke. Our new water supply system is the envy of the Midwest.
And our sewage system, well, it's the best in the West.
Where's my aunt?
Oh, you were meant to go with her for the matinee at the Hippodrome. She went with Jeeves in a cab.
Oh, my God, I completely forgot about it.
But you can be saved, brothers and sisters. Yes, you sinners can be saved. And Jimmy Mundy is the man to do it.
Ah, Mr. Jeeves.
Mr. Jeeves.
Hello, Mr. Jeeves.
Boost for Birdsburg, gentlemen.
Yeah.
Lisa?
Are there many more, Jeeves?
I counted 78 outside the main building.
Excellent. Well, I must say, you've done jolly well.
Thank you, sir.
This means you. Hallelujah.
That man is no duke. I say you have been duped. I I happen to know that he's a central heating engineer.
How dare you, madam! Get back to your curtains!
Curtains?
Wait a minute. Wait a doggone minute. I've been thinking about that. How do we know you're a real Duke anyway?
He isn't.
I don't see what business it is of yours, but I can assure you that I am the Duke of Chiswick. This will prove it to you.